Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Eiyuden Chronicle, and we are of course right outside of town cause we got some planning to do. There is a war brewing and we're gonna do our part. And to do that we have to go to the inn, and I think there is where we're gonna do our planning. And that's the reason why I also saved outside of town, that way if I wanted to go somewhere, grind in between episodes, I had that opportunity. But for now, let's get into the inn and see if we can plan some, I don't know, a little bit of what our contribution is during the war.
I shall contact Emir and have him commence preparations straight away, milady.
Send me. I'll get your message there safe.
Shall I set this in motion, Commander?
Do it.
Do it.
Yup! Let's go beat him like a dirty carpet!
Hell yeah.
They are certainly in for a surprise.
We will win this time. Aye?
Oh, I do hope so, cause that's the reason why I've been so adamant about recruiting so many characters. It should really help us in the upcoming fights. It should.
You ready, Nowa? I think Imperial already took off for the palace.
I think we're ready. Alright, where are we? Ah, this is one of the rooms at the inn, is it? Meow. Do you wanna give it an extra save just because it's so close to the battle? Just in case something goes wrong, then we have the opportunity to reload if necessary. No, we should be more than ready for this.
Let us review our strategy. We face a war of attrition. Unfortunately, Hishahn was not built to be easily defended. Therefore, we must meet the Imperial host on the field and strive to buy time while minimizing our casualties. We leave this in your capable hands, General Cassius.
His Majesty's troops are kith and kin to me. I'll not let a single man die in vain.
I trust messengers have been dispatched to Norster and Kinan.
Yeah, but they didn't came for us. They will not come here as well. At least not without a valid reason.
They have, but neither will act until we prove our mettle, which is why this first battle is pivotal. Our enemy is a general both seasoned and clever, and he will not rely on superior numbers alone to deliver victory. We must whittle away at their strength now, then turn the war of attrition which follows to our advantage.
Which is where we come in. Right?
Correct. We are counting on your ambush to throw the battlefield into disorder. Do not let us down, Commander Nowa.
Well, I wasn't planning on it.
We won't. We're ready.
General Cassius, Melridge, Nowa, pray bring us victory and return home safely.
We'll do our best, sir.
Thank you, Your Majesty. If my projections are correct, this battle may be over far sooner than we all dare hope.
Projections?
Let me see. He looked at how many recruits we collected and thinks, well, we might have a little bit extra to spare on the battlefield.
Reporting, sir! The Imperial army has arrived and is forming up just where you said they would!
Then we'd best get started. Are you ready, Commander?
I am.
Let's do this.
Yeah, I need to redeem myself. The last time I didn't win straight away. I had to do it twice. Let's hope we can do it straight away this time.
Ready yourselves! This day we fight for our homes, for our king, and for the future of our country!
The Imperial army's here.
Oh, it's a lot of troops.
So it's war, then. I assumed their forces would throw down their arms and flee, rather than take the field for such a weakling king. Perhaps they found a more inspiring leader.
Fortune smiles upon us this day, General Goldwill. The honors of a battlefield victory are ours for the taking.
No, don't count your chickens just yet, or whatever the saying is. Because we got some extra people in our sleeves as well. He's not loving this, is it? Golden's forces routed, Cassius's legion eliminated. Legion commands. Special commands available to the legion commander and the sub-commander. You activate them at the moving step before selecting begin battle. The red rage gauge, increases when your troops take damage, while the yellow morale gauge increases when they deal damage. When they are full, you can use their commands, lasting 1 turn. Rage mode increases attack, and morale mode won't let the enemy retreat. Alright, that's the same thing. And why aren't my other forces here? Are they trying to lure him closer before we attack them from the sides or something? And is it not better to just wait here instead of moving?
It is an honor for you to lead my vanguard, Lieutenant Kesling. I expect your rune tank to earn us a great many accolades.
About that, sir? The rune tank isn't really designed for solo combat. It requires a lot of infantry support, so...
I was not speaking to you, soldier. Well, young Seign, what do you say? Will you fight for the glory of your house?
As you command, sir. Hildy, Valentine, gather what troops you can.
At once, Lieutenant.
By decree of the Emperor, you may submit peacefully to Galdea's glory, or be crushed beneath her heel.
Well, we haven't started yet. Okay, so we actually just need to deal with 4 units. These 2 are staying behind for whatever reason. I don't know, where do we go?
It's time. Give the signal.
Looks like we're up. Let's go!
Yeah!
To battle!
What? A second force? Where the hell did they come from?
And it doesn't look like we are able to put troops on our field ourselves. So what use is all this extra recruits I ordered? I want to be able to put more units on the field.
There's the tactician signal. Come on, boys. Let's honor our contract and show these imps the color of their own guts.
An ambush! What impudence!
It does look like their morale is going down.
This is the moment we've been waiting for. Advance! All forces, attack!
Shields up! Stand your ground! I will deal with this ambush myself.
Are the troops holding up?
We're ready to move whenever. Though if you ask me, that move should be to turn and run.
You forget yourself, Second Lieutenant.
Well, he's not entirely wrong, let's be honest.
The enemy has been sighted. Prepare to attack.
Alright, so they're already engaging without even us having any sort of influence on it.
Withdraw!
Really? So these are things that just are happening. There's nothing we can do about it.
A healing light to ease all wounds.
Retreat!
Okay, so if they are retreating, then do we want to just so which unit do we want to do that with? Restore stamina of allied legions in adjacent zone. Well, there's no adjacent zone, so this one doesn't work. Attack of allies in your zone for 1 turn. Archers get a bonus. So if we use that and then attack Seign, that should help, right? Let's see what he has. Scheme. Enemies' legions attack in adjacent zones, immobilize 1 turn. Okay, so they cannot move, they have to stay. That's fine. Make the target of adjacent enemies yours. Is their defense drop or ours? Doesn't matter. Let's try it.
Drop the enemy!
Right. I don't know if we're doing is the right thing, but I'm just winging it at the moment.
His Grace the Dukes is expecting a great victory from me.
But you retreated, that means you have to go away off the battlefield and leave me to my own devices. We're just gonna overwhelm 1 unit at a time.
Are we ready?
Oh, yeah. She's in a great mood today.
Enemy in sight, sir.
On your order, Lieutenant.
Attack!
A healing light to ease.
Tell the troops, I'm ordering a retreat.
Doesn't seem like we lost anything. Good. Ooh. He did get a massive hit on him. Do we want to go after them with 1 unit and leave the rest here?
Drop the enemy!
Alright. Move instantly to 1 adjacent zone that has allied legions into it. No zones available to move into. Yeah, that's fine. We can do that another time. Legion command.
Guys, we're gonna win, no matter what!
Alright. Four more legions can stand by, move into or bypass this zone, okay. Then he'll just stay there? See what happens? I guess so. Just to make sure. Or do we want to face there, just in case Seign decides to go into a different direction? Alright, begin battle.
General Goldwyn, I presume.
Your reputation precedes you, General Cassius. Now, let us put it to the test.
Withdraw!
Again, he withdraws. Those units are a little bit shit, but as long as they do some damage against the enemy, they would prove their worth.
Not bad! All troops withdraw!
At last, some damn order! Now form up and prepare for the next!
If you have finally regained control of your troops, General Chapel, then prepare to withdraw. We are finished here.
What?
Learning the true strength of our foe is victory enough for the day. It has not come without cost, but to persist further would only result in needless bloodshed.
Yeah, and this is one of the ways you can tell that he's an actual good general. Because he doesn't want to lose any unnecessary troops. Because now he knows what our strength is, so next time he can come prepared for it.
We maintain the upper hand, and are in no particular rush. Additionally, the sun has begun its descent, and I've no desire to fight in darkness on unfamiliar terrain. We will withdraw!
Yeah, and this is the part of the attrition, right, that starts now. He's not going away, he's just temporarily withdrawing before the next battle. Yeah.
Fine. Retreat! Fall back, you dogs!
Look at him run!
Nice job, Nowa.
You sure showed him, cousin. A victory on the Alliance's very first deployment!
Let's not press our luck. An overzealous attempt to pursue General Goldwyn may end poorly.
I agree.
All units, fall in! You fought bravely and well this day, and you Chris thanks you for it. Now, we return to Hishahn triumphant!
Objective accomplished. Hell yeah.
We did it! We sent him running for the hills!
Yeah, it's not over yet though.
And more importantly, everyone is safe.
Is this victory real? I can scarce believe it.
It is only one battle behind us, Your Majesty. The war ahead will be nothing to celebrate. It disheartens me that our ambush did little to face General Goldwyn's troops. He truly is the military titan, they say.
Yeah, even I've heard of the guy. So I guess today didn't amount to much more than an ugly introduction.
Yes, ugly indeed.
Let's not diminish the significance of forcing a retreat in our first battle. I've already made arrangements to inform the other members of the League, and trust the news will change their countenance for the better.
If I may, who are those other reinforcements? And why did you not mention them?
I'm guessing you mean me.
Allow me to introduce Captain Bernard Sawad of the White Sands Mercenary Company. I reached out to him some time ago to secure his services.
Oh, and if you're worried about the mercenary part, I promise you this. A Sawad never breaks a contract.
Good.
You hired these sellswords, Melrich?
I managed to divert some funds their way, yes. A bit from the royal treasury and more that was earmarked for the studium and archives. I figured the forthwith confiscation of Harlan's estate would sufficiently refresh our coffers.
Well, I suppose I did give you my royal authority, but I'm still pleased to see you wielding it with such wisdom.
One thing you can be sure of, that whatever he does for the good of this country, and a little bit for himself, of course.
Just do see the ledgers end up balanced, yes?
Don't spare it another thought, Your Majesty. That's something I'm quite confident I can manage.
Yep, still incorrigible.
Something on your mind, Seign?
Yeah, this battle doesn't feel well, does it?
You're wondering what will happen if Eucharist falls, aren't you?
Its downfall seems inevitable, considering the League's lack of unity.
Just like Duke Saldric wants, I bet. You're thinking about it again.
In part. But mostly I'm just wondering what I'm doing here. I intended to make a name for myself and House Kesling as an imperial officer. I believed that was the right thing. It's what I thought he would do.
Your brother?
Yes. But now I'm not sure about anything anymore. So where does that leave me?
Sorry to interrupt the boy talk, fellas. Did I miss anything spicy?
Just a little bit about, well, his brother and stuff.
Look, we've all got them. Ties, I mean. Obligations. I know all about yours, Seign. Little by little, they tighten around your neck until one day you wake up and realize you're wearing a noose. All part of growing up, I suppose. At these times, the times where you have to weigh your friends and your loyalties and your future, these are the moments that tell us who we are. You're young. You feel like throwing caution to the wind and doing the wrong thing for the right reason. Well, do it.
This is getting a little complicated and poetic for me, but I think I agree.
Paul, Valentine, thank you both. Hildy.
A messenger just arrived bearing urgent news from the homeland, Lieutenant. It's as you feared.
What? How could this have happened?
Yeah, what happened?
I'm still verifying the information. It's possible this is but a rumor.
It seems something dire happened.
This is not some piece of idle gossip, man! You're telling me the Emperor has been assassinated?
Let me guess. By Dukes. Oh, he definitely did that. If he isn't claiming it as now, I just know he's behind it somehow. Yeah, he's assassinating the Emperor and then taking control of his entire army, isn't it?
That is... yes. That's what I've heard. But all the more reason to swiftly complete our occupation of Hishahn while we wait for further news. The late Emperor's decree still stands, after all, and His Grace the Dukes has not yet issued our next orders.
The Dukes has not issued them?
I mean nothing by it. Let us resume our efforts on the morrow.
It's almost like he already knows that the Dukes was behind it. He's already calling him His Grace. Even before the body of the Emperor is called, the head is rough. Damn.
Rise and shine, Nowa. The new day has dawned and everyone's gathered at the palace.
Alright, I'm guessing that we need to prepare for a second well, fight. Because if he's saying that we gotta keep fighting no matter what happens, then there is a good chance that that's exactly what's gonna happen now, isn't it? And they're not longer in the room. Meow. Alright, let's give it another save, just to make sure. This is exactly the reason why we have our saves. So we don't have to do that war battle again, because I think we overwhelmed them quite nicely, and I think we can save that. Alright, let's see what the next phase of the battle will be. I wonder if the news of the Emperor is gonna come here.
Continues. Our ambushes in the last fight took a modest toll on the enemy, but we still remain outnumbered.
This time, Nowa's allied troops and the White Sands mercenaries will fight on the defensive line. Hold a keen edge out there, both of you, and be ready for anything.
If there's one thing the White Sands know, it's how to hold a keen edge.
And your troops, Commander Nowa?
Ready to go. Yeah, I think we can master up another war battle.
Ready to go.
You darn tootin' we are.
I will do my best.
Euchrysians! Take heart from yesterday's victory, but do not take your enemy lightly, for he will fight with even more fury this day.
Will he though? Cause maybe the news of the Emperor will have diminished the morale that Goldwyn have, and he might not be focused on this battle. And if that's the case, we might be able to take advantage of that.
How droll that they consider that a victory. They merely bought themselves another few hours to breathe. For today, it will all come crashing down around them.
In the name of His Excellency, the Emperor.
Golden forces routed and Cassius' legion eliminated. Yeah, so it basically means commit all forces to one tile and destroy the enemy. Do we want to let them come closer for at least one round? I would say let them come, because if there are 2 tiles removed from their commander, then we can just rout the entire troop before the next phase even happens. And then it will be 2 troops against 1 if he's still there, so let them come closer to us. And then we'll save our commands, or we can use our commands to diminish those forces straight away.
Concentrate your attack. Don't miss.
Yeah, I think him was still the one that will just attack other people. Yeah, do we want to immobilize them? 'Cause I think that means that they cannot run no matter what happens. No, I think we should just save that until we're facing the commanders, because those are much more important. Yeah, we're gonna use one provoke there, and use the other one on one of the others in the back.
nothing to blunt the Empire's strength.
We haven't done anything yet.
The enemy is formidable. Don't approach them lightly.
Oh, we definitely won't.
Tighten up, everyone!
Been a while since I had to work this hard for my wage.
Alright, so far so good. Their troops are dwindling faster than ours.
The enemy flees! Victory is ours!
We've got another tough fight on our hands today.
Our objective is to drag it out for as long as we can while minimizing our losses.
Which sounds like a great plan. Stand our ground? Because we are in an advantage now, so... Yeah, and then after this we can restore the stamina of Nowa's unit.
Foe. We need just stall for time.
We must find a way to turn the tide. Otherwise...
Hold strong! Remember your contract! And remember that death in battle is the greatest end a warrior can ask for!
Yes!
Unit destroyed! Don't let your guard down! Let's do our best, guys!
Alright, we did it!
Annihilate them! Oh, I do hope that at some point we're gonna use a rage or morale mode.
Yes. Run if you know what's good for you.
I don't see any reason why we should move further ahead. I think we're fine.
Listen to me, everyone! You may have heard the rumors already. But His Excellency the Emperor has been assassinated.
Then it's true.
Dukes Aldrich is the man behind it.
Of course he is, there was no doubt about that. From the first moment you saw his face, you knew that guy was gonna be behind all evil things in this game.
I have had ample opportunity to witness the Duke's tyranny, and have come to believe the invasion of Euchris is not just. Therefore, pursuing it would be a stain on the Empire's honor. This is not an order. Those who do not wish to follow me will receive no punishment. But on this day, I turn my banners in revolt against Dukes Aldrich. I fight to return the Empire to a just and righteous path.
Is he gonna run? Or is he gonna attack his own troops?
Your family's soldiers are true to their house, Lieutenant. They stand with you. And they're all fools.
So what does that make you?
The woman responsible for keeping fools in line, apparently.
Thank you, everyone.
Disarray in the Imperial ranks? What is happening?
Have they not heard yet about the death?
What does this mean?
Look! It's Seign!
I do not understand what is happening, but I know a potential opportunity when I see it. Protect that company of turncoats!
That company is under the Kesling boys' command. The lad takes after his brother.
Alright. Destroy these units and push forward.
Enemy unit defeated.
Yes.
Stay alert. We've routed the enemy legion. Onward to the next one.
No choice but to withdraw.
General Chapel, order your troops to withdraw.
I cannot believe the great General Goldwyn would say such a thing. We must annihilate these pathetic traitors at once.
Who are the traitors here? The one that are part of that assassination attempt of their own emperor? Which, if you support the Duke's Chapel, you are definitely part of those. I think Seign is not really a traitor. He just wants to see the glory of his own empire and not that of Duke's.
No. What we must do is learn the truth of the Emperor's assassination. Until that happens, this war cannot continue. All units, fall in! We withdraw at once and return to Galdean soil.
Yes, sir.
But this is absurd! We need just win this one battle so I can deliver the news to Dukes Aldrich and...
Do as you will, but I have no intention of fighting for your dukes.
I shall never retreat. My host is more than sufficient to handle this motley force.
Oh, that's definitely not true.
General Goldwyn's legion has stood down. But why?
My projections appear to have come true. I assure you, Goldwyn's retreat is no feint. Something has transpired inside the Empire. Which means we can finish this here and now.
Alright. It's not over yet. Let's you move. And you will move this way. But you don't need the extra heal that is about to transpire. And I think you can already move ahead too. Because that way I can do the heal when those two are on top of each other and they can heal each other. And these two units can make sure Seign stays okay.
For the glory of the Empire!
Enemy unity destroyed. Continue fighting.
Come on.
Pull the troops back and be quick about it!
Damn, it's being pushed even further back than that. Alright, move. Not to fight, but to support.
I'll patch you up. Everyone, over here.
Yes, that's what we wanted to see.
Rune tank engine operational. Forward!
Well done. That's one unit wiped out.
Yeah, there's no way in hell that he can win this.
Enemy unity destroyed. Continue.
But I was to claim victory here. Me, for the glory of Dukes Aldrich. Damnation!
Is it over?
We did it! We saved you, Chris! We did do that, right?
Well, we were here. That we definitely were.
Indeed. Victory is ours.
Oh yeah, that's how
on, cousin!
Well fought, Nowa.
You comported yourself with great skill.
You might be longer for this world than I thought.
I've protected my kingdom and my king.
Objective defended.
The Imperial army has quit our territory, Your Majesty. Our scouts expect them to continue withdrawing to the north.
Then... we won?
Yes, Your Majesty. We won.
With minimal casualties, I might add.
That's wonderful.
Yes, thank you all so much.
I owe a great debt to you and the Allied army. Thank you for fighting at our side.
It would be our honor, definitely.
Victory is ours!
Victory! Victory! Come on, everybody! Victory!
Yep, finally gave those imps the shellacking they deserve.
Might I gently remind all the braggarts present who the actual leader of the Alliance is?
Oh, let it go, Ymir. Nowa and his people fought well, and I'm very appreciative.
My concern is that I fail to understand what prompted Goldwyn's troops to withdraw.
Oh, was that some scheme of yours, Malrich?
I fear I am as in the dark as the rest of you. However, I suspect...
Perhaps I can shed some light on that.
Ah, Seign.
Seign?
This Imperial officer and his people just surrendered to us, Commander.
I had a feeling it would be you.
A pleasure to see you again, Nowa.
Been a while, Lieutenant.
So, thanks for switching sides and all, but, why?
I harbor suspicions which have driven me to leave the Empire.
Suspicions related to General Goldwyn's abrupt retreat.
Yes. If you don't know, His Excellency the Emperor has been assassinated.
What? The Emperor of Galdea? But why? How?
Duke's Eldrick is how.
she already knew. Just like us, the moment you see Duke's Eldrick, you know that shit is gonna go down sometime. And this would be perfectly in his alley. Definitely.
While we lack solid evidence of such, the information we've gathered certainly raises the possibility.
So that's why they all turned tail and ran.
Man, but to be honest, I wouldn't be too surprised if the Duke's just gonna spin a story that the Alliance did it. He can't explain how or when, but they were the ones behind the attack, and he's just the one that's going to pull on the reins and make sure to get revenge for the death of the Emperor. I'm pretty sure he's gonna say something like that. Just you watch.
This Dukes guy must be a first-class moron. Way to make your move at the worst possible time, you dope.
I will return to the castle on the morrow. Our troops must be reorganized before we can carry on to Norrister. And you, Malrich?
Actually, I have received the King's blessing to make myself useful within the Alliance. If you are amiable, I feel I can respond more nimbly stationed at your headquarters.
So you expect our battle with the Empire to continue?
Oh, definitely.
Oh, I believe it has only just begun. Duke Saldric's ambitions clearly extend beyond the Galdean throne. The invasion of Chris was simply a tidy way to displace the general for a time.
It certainly is beginning to look that way.
Goldwyn was ever the late Emperor's staunchest loyalist. Once Aldrich sent him far from home, he used that time to sow the seeds of a coup.
He's a ruthless and cunning man, and no mistake. But I dare say you may be his equal. It pleases me to have you on our side.
Oh, I don't think I am the cunning one here. After all, you didn't hand your army over to that Nowa boy for no reason. This has been your plan from the start.
Yes. Well... Still, if the Resistance army was led by the Countess of Groom, it would invite no end of suspicion. Tongues would wag about my agenda, my ambition. But a commoner turned hero rising up against the Empire's tyranny? Now that's the sort of story that resonates with people. After all, who doesn't love an underdog?
So, what is it that you hope to gain from all this, milady? Clearly not prestige.
Clearly not. No. My wish is far more modest.
And that's being...
Morning, kiddo. How you doing today? Good? Good. We should visit the Great Hall. There's gonna be a meeting.
Alright, looks like we're back home again. So yes, that means lots of money and resources, and yeah, we get to spend them, hopefully. And it does look like we're gonna have some new units added to our ranks, and I wonder if the Yuma, the king, will also be part of that. At least his representation is here, but that's the least we can have, of course. Alright, you know what, before we go to the Great Hall, I think I will end the episode here. At the beginning of the next one, we'll go to the hall, and afterwards, of course, we are going to, well, travel around our castle, see how the new people are doing, and after that, doing our rounds around the kingdom to see if there are any new people we can recruit. I think that would be definitely a good plan. So for now, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time. As we go to the Great Hall, hear what the plans are from moving forward from this point. And after that, just have a look around how everybody's doing. Well, and see if we can find some new recruits. Till then, bye bye.